Hi, all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Very good morning, guys. Okay. See, I could see some progress yesterday. I think some people, they created interview questions and they shared with me. Okay. So, like this, daily, what you need to do, you keep on, prepare all the interview questions. Okay. So that, at the end, it will be very easy for you. Okay. So, let me share my screen. Okay, I posted one link in the group, right, to access your videos. So once you click on that, let me show you that. Okay. So still, Bhagya, so you did not accept the mail. Okay, I think you accepted. Yeah. Okay, except this email, everyone got accepted. See, Nagaraj, like you used two times. What I'll do, I'm going to remove this one. Okay. Who is this? Malireddy Sri.
Me, sir.
Ramya?
Ramesh. Sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Naveen, Brijesh, Gopal, Moshin, Bhagya, Raja, Purnima, either. Okay, perfect. See, daily what will happen, 10 o'clock we started class, right? So 10:45 or 11 o'clock, our class got over, right? After that, it will take, 40 minutes to process that video. Okay. So once, the moment I end up this session, immediately I won't get recording. For that process, it may take some time depending upon the size of the video. Okay. Sometimes it will take 30 minutes, 40 minutes like that. Okay. Most probably, around 12 o'clock, daily will get the recording here itself. Directly, you just go here, classwork. Here I'll create it, I'll post it on daily basis. Okay. You don't want to check with anyone. Directly, you just come to this place and you can watch the recordings. And moreover, all these recordings will be private only. Okay, first four sessions will be right. This you can access. But today onwards, what will happen? I'll make this video as a private so that whatever the mail ID which you are going to share with me, YouTube also you have to log in with the same mail. Then only you can access the video. Otherwise, you will get an error saying that this video is private. Understood?
Okay, sir.
So whatever the mail ID which you shared in the chat box or group, same mail ID you have to log in with the YouTube. Let's say if you open YouTube, so here it will come, right? Can you see? So I logged in with this mail ID. If you want to switch your account, click on the switch account. You can use all this, any one of the mail ID like this. Got it? So now any confusion here to access videos? Because this is very, very important, right? Okay, great. So if you don't have any questions, I'll start our session now. So let me log into AnyPoint platform. Okay. See, in this AnyPoint platform, once we create account, right? So this account will be lifetime, guys. It's not like 30 days or 40 days or 2 months. So once you create an account, you can access for your lifetime. But only this feature, can you see runtime manager? Only this feature, it will work for 30 days. Okay. After 30 days, it won't work for you. Let's say if I click on this runtime manager now, it will work for us. For everyone, it works. Before 30 days, it will work. Okay. Can you see? It got open. Now, Or let me log in with a different account. I'll show you what kind of error you will make it.
Sure, after 30 days, we can create one more account, right? We can use it. Is okay?
Yes, but that is not
Okay.
required. I'll give you one good suggestion.
Oh, great, great. Thank you. Really, I need it.
Yeah. So why? Because we are, creating so many applications here, right? So again, if you create new account, what will happen? Again, you need to start from scratch, right? So to avoid that, only for that deployment purpose, we'll create account. For all this, it is asking, authenticator, all these things. So I'm going to ignore this. Okay. See, simply you will get the message saying that uh, your account got suspended. Please contact with admin. Like this, you will get the message. Okay. Now, yeah, here we'll check now. Let me go to runtime manager. Can you see? Your trail has recently ended. If you would like to learn more about subscripting to any fund platform, please contact our sales team by answering few questions. So you will get like this. Okay. So this is only for this feature, runtime manager. Okay. Apart from this, remaining all we can use for lifetime. Okay. Okay. So I'll move to design center. Yesterday we constructed one application, right? Calculator API. Let me open that. Okay. So here we do have, four different resource paths and four different methods. And if you see this, in this root file, almost it consists of 190 lines of code. Okay. As a good developer, we should not write these many lines of code. Okay. Even though we copy pasted, but see now what happened, if you see the response is only 3 lines, right? Today, 1, 2, 3 lines. Tomorrow, 1,000 lines. If you keep all thousands of response here, your root file will be clumsy, right? You cannot understand what is request, what is response if you have those many lines. Okay. So now what we need to do, we need to optimize this code. As a good developer, always we need to optimize this root file. Our root file will be always written short. Okay. Now, so if we want to optimize that, we have to use this file browser, guys. Okay. So the main duty of this file browser is what we can do. We can create a folders and we can create a files and you can store your sample requests, sample responses, examples, okay, traits, fragment, all these things you can keep in this files or folders. Okay, so that we can optimize some lines of code that we'll see now. Okay, so first thing, if you want to optimize that code, we need to use one concept. Okay, that is called traits. Traits. So what do you mean by traits? What is the definition of traits? Traits are nothing but reusable assets like headers, query parameters, and as well as responses. Trades are nothing but reusable assets. So if I say reusable assets, what and all I can reuse it? Reusable assets like, so I can reuse headers, I can reuse query parameters, I can reuse HTTP status fields. These three we can reuse it, okay, in trades. So the definition of trade is trades are nothing but reusable assets. So what and all we can reuse it? We can reuse headers, query parameters, and the HTTP status codes. This is the definition. We'll see practical on it. Okay. Now I'll go here. Sorry. Okay. I came here. First, I'm going to create a one folder and I'll provide this name as examples. Okay. I created one folder and I provided name as examples. Inside this folder, I'm going to create a one file. See, on this file, we have a JSON format, right? Let me cancel this. If you see this is the JSON format, right? Can you see? Type is what? Application JSON. So our example also, it will be there in JSON format. This is key, this is value, key value pair format. So obviously we have to create a file with the extension .json. So click on this file. Don't click on this file. If you click on this plus button, what will happen? It will create a separate file. So we don't want to create a separate file. Inside this folder, again you could see small plus. Click on this plus, and again you will get two options: new file, new folder. You can go with the file. Can you see? API format is RAML, right? Instead of this, you can select with the other. If you keep it RAML version 1.0 format, can you see what is the extension? API.raml. So we don't want to, keep this extension. So we need extension as .json. If you want to do that, you just click on other. See, the moment you select other, automatically, can you see this extension got changed to .json. Okay. So here you can write any name. You can rename it. Let's say addition hyphen response.json. So I'll create this. So I have created this JSON. Now I'll go here. So now what I'll do, I'm going to cut this and I can paste it over here. Now if I go to my root file, if I test this application, what is the output I'll get? If I click on send, what will happen?
Blank. Blank.
Huh?
Blank.
Blank. Any other answers?
It will be the same which you gave already, 24, I think.
It
so.
will refer that some example there, whatever that will come.
We will get an empty array. Blank will get. See?
Okay.
Why we got empty? Because nothing is there in this example.
Okay.
Whatever the data will be there, I kept it in this file. But there is no relation for this file to this. There is no reference, right? See, I have some money in my pocket that I kept it in my locker. Now, if I check in my wallet, money will be there? No, right?
No.
Where I kept? I kept somewhere in the locker, right? But there is no reference or relation, right? So now what we need to do, we need to refer this file. Okay, this is one of the interview question, a low level, like if you are going as a fresher, okay, that time you can expect this interview question. So how to refer any file in RAM. So this very common daily we are going to do it in each and every API. So no one will ask you this question, but if you are going for as a fresher or 1 year of experience, maybe some people they may ask this kind of question. Okay. But you need to remember how to refer any file. So if you want to refer any kind of file, we need to use exclamation mark include keyword. Okay. We have to use this keyword. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll go here. I'm going to refer that. If you want to refer that, just put exclamation mark. See, you are getting include here. Same, you will get it here also. Okay, you can select here or here, anywhere. Exclamation mark include. Okay. Now we need to provide the path. So this we can achieve in many ways. Can you see? After example, see it is after include, it is showing example. Where is my file located? My file is located under this folder, examples folder. So first I need to go here. So for this, I'm going to select example. Inside that, addition response.json file name will be there, right? This it came automatically. So this is one way we can refer. There are 3 ways, guys. Second one is directly you can write. Where is my file located? Examples folder. Just type E, first letter. So we got it, select it. Next, under this example, I have a file with a starting character A. Just type A, automatically we will get it. So this is the second way we can refer a file. Okay. And we do have one more way, third way. So this is your file name, right? Can you see 3 vertical dots over here? You just click on these 3 vertical dots and then copy path. And you can paste it. So this is the other way. By using all the 3 ways, we can refer a file. Okay. But if you refer anyway, that is fine. Understood? So all 3 will be same. We have 3 options. You can follow any one way. Exclamation mark include examples and then select like this. This is one way. Other way is directly you can write it. And the third way is simple way. You just go here, copy the path. This is easiest way. Paste it. That's it. Very simple. Okay. This is how we can refer a file. Is this clear?
Yes.
So this
Yes,
we
sir.
implemented for addition. Now we'll test this. This time what will happen? You will get the output. Addition is whatever we wrote inside this file, that will get it. See? Addition is 24. Okay. So if you open and see, same addition is 24. Okay. See, you are getting one link right here. Can you see there will be some underline? Okay. So if you want to open this file, again, if I go here, click on it, my root file will be gone. See? If I open this, my root file will be gone. If I click on root file, my response file will be gone. See? But if I want to open like this in browser, I open side by side, right? See, let's say I open this. Again, if I want to go here, simply I'll click here, I can see. I can see. Like this, if you want to implement here, what you need to do, just to hold control. If you are using Windows laptop, hold control. If you are using Mac, Apple laptop, you just hold command. You just place a cursor. Can you see there is a hand symbol? So once you found this hand symbol, click on it. So it got open. Now can you see side by side? Two you can open. Okay. You can open like this also. Okay. This you can practice it. Going forward, it will be very helpful to you. Okay. So this is clear, right? Similarly, we will implement for subtraction also. Subtraction, again, what I'll do, whatever the response will be there, I'll cut it. And again, I'll go to these examples. Under these examples, there is a small plus button. Click on it. New file. Again, I need to change it as other. Here, I need to change this name as subtraction hyphen responses.json. Create it.
Sorry.
And then,
Tomorrow, if you have XML instead of that JSON dot XML, that's all.
yes,
Correct?
we can use it.
Okay, good. Is it like that?
Okay.
You can use any extension there, you meant to say. Others.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
But 99%, these are all RESTful APIs, right? Always we will use JSON only.
Wherever is definitely JSON. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost, I can say 99 to 100% we will use JSON only. I
Yeah,
never
when the
used XML, but I'll show you how to
when-
use this XML also.
Actually, when the cloud platform came, when all microservices become, all are RESTful nowadays, all technology mostly.
Yeah, that's what.
Good. Yeah.
Okay. See, now I kept here, right? Now I need to refer it. How to refer that file? Hmm?
Include.
Exclamation, include,
Explanation mark, include.
and the path we need to copy from subtraction
Very
hyphen
good. You just go here, copy the path, and
and
then paste it. This is the simple and easiest way. That's it. Done, right?
this one.
So similarly, I'll do it for division also. So what I'll do, I'll cut this. See, again, what I need to do, I have to go to
New file,
small plus button, click
New
on new file. I need to go here. I need to
Others.
change other. So this is somewhat a big process, right?
this one.
So instead of that, I will tell you one easy way. Okay. Already we created two files, right? Even if you create one file also, if you want to create second one, click on these three vertical dots, click on duplicate.
Okay.
In the duplicate, what you can do, you just change the name. Instead of subtraction, you just make it as division and duplicate it. So whatever the data will be there, that you just remove it because this is the old data, right?
Yes, sir.
Remove it and keep your new data.
Mm.
So this is the division, right?
Mm.
Simple way. You just go here, duplicate it and do it. That's it. Now referring will be same as usual. Exclamation mark,
Include.
include. You just go here, division, copy path, and then paste. That's it. Very simple. Okay. Now you can expect one more interview question here. How to refer any file in Raman, right? Second one is how to validate JSON. Okay. So these questions, for freshers point of view, I'm, explaining. So this is the JSON, right? If you mention .json and we are writing, right? So how we are going to validate it, whether this is a valid JSON or not. Okay. To do that, we have two ways. There are two ways to validate this JSON. First one is you can use any one of the online tools. You just open any one browser. You can use some online tools. The best online tool is jsonlint.com. Here you just go here and so I'll copy this. And I can paste it. Okay, if I scroll down, validate JSON. Can you see? The JSON is valid. Now, if I do any mistake, something, comma or something, I wrote it. If I validate it, it will throw error. And it will display line number as well. Can you see? So after division 1.2, comma, it is showing. Can you see arrow mark? It is showing here. So you just go here and remove this. That's it. Again, you can validate it. You will get the valid JSON. So this is how we can validate it. If someone will ask you, how do you validate JSON? If you want to validate
Kishore.
JSON, yes.
Sorry, one thing here. actual project client won't allow to go and search in the Google. In that case,
Sorry?
here itself, do you have any option to validate in the tool itself? I mean to
Yeah,
say that the
I'll
actual
tell you.
project is a client restricted to search in the Google, this kind of thing.
Okay.
Not at all
So
allowed.
if it is restricted, we can do it in the platform itself. Okay.
Even other people, sorry, sorry if you don't mind, other who are attending in the intro, don't tell init I go and validate. There itself, they can identify this guy is the fake. Simple logic.
No, it's not
First,
like
you can
this.
check.
Every project, what we did, we will
Hmm.
validate this JSON here itself, online tool, JSON link. Each and every project I use, there is no restriction like this. Very few clients will have like this. Understood?
Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, confidence lead or Google searching not allowed. Okay. Okay, that's fine. You are saying the tool itself
Yeah.
don't have a future. You mean to say JSON validation, like a
Yes,
postman,
we
you
do
have a
have.
beautified validation kind of thing.
Wait, I'll tell you.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is one way we can
Mhm.
refer it. And through Postman also, we can validate it, this JSON, valid or not. This is the another way. But inbuilt any point platform itself, we can validate it.
Oh, is
So
there? Oh, that's fine in that. Okay, good.
yeah, I pasted here, right? Okay.
Mhm.
So if I put comma, what will happen? I will not get the preview. Can you see? There is no preview. And can you see? It is showing some red mark here, right?
Mhm.
And if you see this project error, I got it. If I go here, clearly it is indicating that. So line number 3, 16th, character or line. Here it is showing the syntax error. Unexpected. So unexpected comma will be there. So that's why we didn't get the preview. That means this is not a valid JSON. If I remove this, I got the output. Can you see?
Oh, that means no need to go and again to such
Yeah,
validation.
that's what I'm saying.
That is a valid only. Okay, got you. This is enough.
So
Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
now if I keep something else, we won't get the preview, right? So if you didn't get the preview, means this is not a valid JSON. Otherwise, if you are getting the message, whatever you wrote here, that if you are getting, that means this is a valid JSON. So this is how we can validate it. Okay. See, 90%, for testing and all the tools, they will allow, according to my knowledge, only very few companies, like let's say if you are working any banking project. So sometimes client, what will happen? They won't allow any other third party tools in their network. That scenario, what will happen? We cannot use this JSON lint and all. In that scenario, you can go with this option. The moment you paste JSON, if you are getting the preview means that is the valid JSON. If you are not getting the preview, that means if you are not getting the preview, that is not a valid JSON. If you are getting the preview, that is the valid JSON. Okay. By using these 2 or 3 ways, we can validate it. One is through online tool. Another one is through Postman. Another one is any point platform itself, we can refer it. Okay. So they won't have these 2 questions only for, for freshers point of view. So if you are going with the experience, they won't ask you. But whenever if you are implementing any API, we need to follow these 2 things, right? Okay. Now clear, right? So now what I'll do? Similarly, I'll implement for multiplication as well. So I'll cut this. I'll make a duplicate. Anyone I'll take. Duplicate it. Instead of division, I'm going to write multi. Duplicate it. So I'll remove this. See, no preview. If I paste it, I got the preview. That means this is the valid JSON. Again, if you go here, you can test it. It will work as it is. Control V. Valid JSON. It got validated. Okay, you can see this. Okay. See, you are getting. Okay, now what I did, I created separate, files for responses. This is addition response. This is division, multiplication, subtraction. Okay. So any questions here? Any queries?
No.
I have one query.
Yeah, go
Hello.
ahead.
So each time we are creating a JSON file, right? Each time we are going JSON file and we are making the different like addition, division. Can we use like one itself a JSON file and put
Yeah,
all the
I'll show
like
you. Next
JSON
coming
into
classes,
it?
I'll show you.
Hello?
Okay. As we discussed, we always use JSON Excel. Why? Because we are constructing always RESTful API. But in coming
Okay.
class, I will show you how to use XML as well. Okay. Okay. This is clear, right? So this is done. I created examples and all this stuff. Now what we'll do? We will optimize the code now. Again, we'll come back here. We will implement these traits. Trait is nothing but it is a reusable assets like headers, query params, and as well as error responses, you can call it as, or HTTP status code, anything. Error responses, you can reuse it. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll try to implement these traits. So if you want to implement traits, first you have to create a folder and provide name as traits. Now go to this traits folder. Inside this trait, click on this plus button, new file. Here file type will be there, right? You just go here. You just select it as trait. File type you have to change it. So the extension, it will be RAML only. Okay. And then click on create. Okay. Okay. Now I created this trait.raml file. Here, what you can do, what and all you want to reuse it, that you can keep it over here. So if you are using trait file, what and all we can reuse, guys?
Header, query parameter, and status code.
Sorry, come again. Your
Headers,
voice is bit low.
headers, query
Header,
parameter,
scopes,
Header,
Headers,
query parameter, status code.
query
query
Error
parameter,
response.
parameters, error responses. Very good. We
responses.
can reuse only three things: headers, query parameters, and as well as error responses. Do we have any headers in our file? Have you seen any
No,
header?
no.
No, right? So obviously we don't have error, so we cannot reuse it. What is the other one?
Query response.
Query
Query
parameters,
parameters.
not responses.
Sorry.
Query parameter. So we are
Yes.
using query parameter, right? Can you see query parameter? Query parameters, query parameters, query. 4 times we are reusing, right? 4 times we are using. Okay. So instead of using 4 times, what we will do? We will create a one trait file and we'll keep this query parameter. Let's say, see, already we have query parameter, right? So how to
Yes.
test it whether we have query parameter or not? Click on this get method. Scroll down. Can you see?
Yes.
Query parameter number 1, number 2. Don't click on try it. So now what I'll do? I'll cut this. Okay. And I'll go to trait file and I can paste it over here. Now again, I'll go to my root file. Guys, go on mute. I'm getting some background noise. Okay. Now, if I test this, can you see if I click on get method? I'm not able to see query parameter. Why? See why I'm not able to see query parameters?
Removed from the RAM.
We didn't call it.
Because I removed. Okay, I did not refer this thing. Okay. So this trait I implemented, right? So once you implement this, you have to call these traits. Okay. If you want to call these traits, first we need to declare this globally. Just type T The moment you type T, you are getting trades and types. So what I want to call trades, right? That I will declare it. So in this trades, I am giving some alias name or variable name, whatever you can call it. So what I'm going to reuse for a parameter, right? Just I'm using QUE. Any name you can write it. If you want, you can write your name also. Nothing will happen. But it should be some meaningful. So what I did here, I am going to call this query parameter, right? So that's why I'm using QUE. Now again, I want to refer that file, exclamation mark, include, and you just go here, copy path, and paste. That's it. Now what I'll do, I'll go here. If I click on get method, can I see this number one, number two? Still, I'm not able to see. Why?
Not yet defined.
Hmm?
Not yet defined in that right run.
Because
That
just now I declared it globally, but I did not call this traits. Okay. So again, your interview question. What is trait? How to implement traits? How to call traits? See, these and all, you won't get answers for this question, okay, in the Google. Why? Because how to implement traits means, first what you need to do, you have to create a one folder and you need to provide the name as traits. And again, you need to go to inside that trait folder and you have to create a file. And a file type could be, you have to always select with the trait. So this is how we can implement the traits. Okay. How to call the traits? If you want to call the traits, first you have to declare the traits globally. And wherever you want to call the traits, you have to use is keyword. By using the is keyword, we can call the traits. Now I'll go here. Under this method only request will be there, right? So here I'm going to call traits by using the is keyword. Is. So what we need to call here? We need to call this variable name or alias name. Just type Q, it will come automatically. QUE. Now if you go here and test it, are you able to see query parameter now?
yes.
You can see it, right? So this is how you can implement the traits and you can call the traits. So similarly, what I'll do it for this as well. So already I declared it, I'll cut it. Simply I'll use is keyword and I'll put QUE. That's it. See, I declared globally. Global means in this entire API, I can call this n number of times depending upon my need or my request or based on the request. Okay. So similarly for division also, I'm going to delete everything. Simply I'll use is keyword. I'm going to write QUE. Okay. And here also is QUE. Okay. See, now earlier 190 lines of code was there. Now 166. Almost some 20 lines of code I optimized. Understood? Okay. But still I'm not happy. What I promised you yesterday, instead of 190 lines, I'll make it only 50 lines, right? Okay. Query parameters I reused. Okay. Now what else we can reuse? Error responses. Can you see 400, 404, 405, 500? Same I am reusing here, 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 multiple places, right? So instead of that, what I'll do, simply I'll remove all the status code. See, again, can you see this is the addition get method. If I go here, get method, I could see 200, 400, 404, 405, 500, right? Now I'm gonna remove this. Okay, Control X. I removed it. Okay. Now again, if I go here, get method, can you see? I could see only 200. I'm not able to see 400, 405, 500, right? So this status code again I'll keep in the same trait file. Okay. So here what I'm reusing responses, right? I'll keep this. So I'm getting some error. Why? Indentation problem. See, we have 400 here, but can you see 404, 405, 500? It was some other place. See, now all are in proper line. Okay. Now we don't have any error. Now you don't want to, create it in the same file I'm reusing, right? So already I referred here. Here also I already referred. So if you simply go here, scroll down, can you see? You got 400, 404, 405, 500. Okay. Okay. Now what I'll do? Simply I'm going to remove this. Why? Because I already added over there. So I'll delete this. This is for subtraction, right? Now I'll go here. I'll click on subtraction. See, I can see this 400, 404. Okay, maybe 500. It should come. Why it is not coming? Okay, let it be. So this also I'm going to remove it. I'll delete this. This is for division, right? I'll go to division. You can see 400, 404. Should come. Let me refresh this. So this is also, I'll remove this. This is for multiplication. Let me reload this. I'll click on this. See, 404, 404. Sometimes, if it will not reflect, you just reload it. Sometimes what will happen, autosave, it will take some time. Okay. So that's why you won't get it. Best practice is you just reload the page. It will reflect automatically. Now, if you see, as I promised, I optimized this code to 49 lines, right? Now we will check each and every API, whether all APIs are working fine or not. First, let me try with this. Try it. 4, 4. If you are getting output, whatever we implemented, that is correct and perfect. So we got 200. Subtraction is 2, right? We'll check some other API. We'll check multiplication. Send it. Why we got? We didn't refer that file. So that's why you got an empty. Because we created, right, multi here, but we didn't refer that. Copy the path. Here you just write it. Exclamation mark. Include. Control Z. Exclamation mark. Why it is going down? Okay, I'll do it like this. Okay, always, whenever if you are referring any file, you have to give one space. Okay, now clear, right? So still, can we optimize this code? Instead of 49, can we make it 45? We'll see that. Can you see? I'm referring this file is with this name, right? So this we can implement it one single line. This I'll show here. Can you see? Excuse me. Protocols, right? I wrote HTTP and a HTTPS. 2 lines I wrote it. Instead of write, what I can do, I can write it in one single line. To do that, we need to use square bracket. Just use HTTP, comma, HTTPS. That's it. Can you see? And if you come here, protocols also, it is displayed. In similar way, this is also, instead of writing in 2 lines, we'll make it as in 1 line. Give some space. That's it. Now what I'll do, I'm going to copy this, Control C, Control V. Single line I'm using so that we can optimize few more lines. Got it? Now can you see 43 lines of code? Still, can we optimize this? Any chance, anywhere? Can we see application JSON, application JSON, application JSON, application JSON? We are using 4 places. If I remove this, what will happen? We'll get error. See? So to do that, we need to write it here, media type. Media type, we just write application/JSON. This is also you can write in one single line. Okay. So I already declared it globally. That means now if you remove this, you won't get any error. See, because we declared it globally. See, in other programming languages, C, C++, we will write something, right? / include stdio.h, conio.h like this. Headers, those libraries we declared it globally, right? So similar way, if you declare it globally, so in entire application, you can use those. Okay. See now, almost only 39 lines of code is there. Earlier, almost some 190 lines of code was there. Got it? So this is how, if you apply traits, we can optimize the code like this. Okay. Same API, if you give it to any developer, like 10 years of experience guy in Mulesoft, 15 years, if they'll apply traits, they cannot optimize more than this. Right? So if you have any friends or colleagues or relatives who are working on Mulesoft, just try to optimize the code like this and give it to them. Tell them, can we optimize more than this if you apply any kind of traits? All the possibilities we already implemented and we reused. Okay. Now can you see our root file will be sweet and short. If you see like this, all the endpoints you can see it. So earlier whatever we designed, 190 lines of code, okay, that is also fine, but it is working fine. This is also working fine. But here what we did, we optimized this code and we used some advanced concept types, all these things. See, the moment if someone will see in your organization, see, let's say today you joined one company. Okay, in that company, they gave one requirement. After, 1 day or 2 day, you created like this design. Okay. The moment they will see this, they will understand, okay, you are a good developer. By seeing your raml itself only, they will understand how good you are, how expert you are. Understood? Okay.
Hello, sir.
Okay, guys, I'm done from my end. Today's our topic is done, right? If you have any questions, I'll take your questions one by one. You can ask me your questions.
Hello, sir. I have one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, as you used in the query parameter, the
Your
is
voice is
QU.
somewhat low, Bridges. Can you
Now,
make it
sir,
louder?
now,
Okay.
wait, sir, 1 minute.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, now it is better.
Yeah,
Now
Bridges, go ahead.
what I was saying, no. In the query parameter section, is QU1,
Hmm.
the 11th line, I'm saying. So in this resource path, we were just using the two variables like number and number two. See, same like suppose
Correct.
you want to store the employee information, like employee, and we want to take
Okay.
as get also like employee name, it should be okay. So at that
Okay.
time, we will be not be using that number one, number two, right? We will be using the another one. So how will that condition work?
Yeah,
Like
that's
if you
what
want
I'm
to
saying.
use.
See, in the trait definition, what I explained. So traits are nothing but reusable assets. Okay.
Okay.
See, here what we did, query parameter number one, number two, we are using all the four places, right?
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
are using more than once. So that's why we kept in the traits, we are reusing.
Yes,
Let's
right.
say in query parameter, if you pass employee name number, that time same employee number ID, if you are using another method, that time you can implement the traits.
Okay, got it now.
Got it? So
Mhm.
when you want to go with the traits, same query parameter, if you are applying n number of times, that time you can apply traits. Understood? And
Okay.
one more thing, can you see in query parameter number one, number two, I'm passing, right?
Mm.
So that will be common for all the endpoints,
Yeah,
addition,
right.
subtraction, multiplication.
Mhm.
Imagine, so in addition, I'm using number one, number two, but in subtraction, if I'm using number two, number three, you should not apply traits.
Yeah, right.
Got it?
Mm.
Make sure if you are using same content more than once, twice, then you can apply traits. That too, it
Okay.
could be header or query parameter or error. That's it.
Okay. Okay, like one more thing, like if suppose we are using number or number two, right? Like in other case, like if you want only the one number, okay, just the number one, okay.
You should not apply trait. You
It
should
can't
not
come.
apply.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I told you, right? The same
Mhm.
content we need to use twice.
Yeah.
Then you
Okay.
can apply traits.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Mm.
See, if you are using only one time here, right? So again, why you need to create a trait? You can keep it here and again you can call it. Directly you can keep it here, right?
Yes. Yes. Right.
Uh, Again, it is the unnecessary work. Again, you need to create a file folder. Inside that, you need to keep it. You have to call it unnecessary, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Then what
Yeah.
I was thinking, like suppose like if there is like two things are available, like inside that query parameter, like if you add number one, number two, and the employee name, and we can segregate the only the nameplate, like only
No,
that
you
one
cannot.
particular one.
You
We
cannot.
can that cannot be done, right?
No.
Okay.
Only whatever the content will be there. Same. If you want to reuse it, you can call it. That's it.
Okay, we can't segregate
Even
like one thing.
yeah. Here number one,
Okay.
number two will be there, right? If you want to
Mhm.
call only number one, also not possible.
Okay, that's
Out
what
of
I
this.
wanted. Whether it is possible.
No,
Okay.
not at all possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in the development, if you want, you can take that. But whatever you mentioned here, same it will be applicable.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So again, I'm giving one more interview question. How do you make query parameters are optional? How do you make query parameter option? This you can research it. Okay. Already I gave answer here itself, but you can sense it and you can do this. Any other questions from anyone? Okay. If you don't have any questions, I'm gonna wind up this session now. We'll meet tomorrow.
Yeah, 1 minute, Kishore, sorry.
Yeah.
I have one thing. The suppose number, right? You made as a required
Yes.
the number. Is it anything, right? Actual requirement. Cell number passing only 10 digit allow. SSN number passing
Yes.
9 digit allow. That kind of thing also we can configure anything.
Yes,
here?
we can validate it. That we will get it in coming classes. If you find data types, there we have to mention it.
Oh, you have a somewhere in the data type, there you put the restrictions you mean to say.
Let's say
Even-
mobile number, if we added, mobile number means obviously we need to pass 10, right? If user will enter 6 or 7 numbers, we should throw some error. Okay, that will cover in the data types.
Even these kind of thing also. If you have email,
Yes, in YAML only.
I
We
got
will
it.
get.
Okay, I got it. That thing you are going to show
Maybe
in the
tomorrow
where
or
you
day
are
after
doing,
tomorrow will cover.
you mean to say in the mule where you do development there, or here design also it is their option.
In design also we can do that.
Oh, great. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow we'll see that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Purnima.
Oh, sir, I don't have.
No questions. Okay. Bhagya Lakshmi, Haidar.
Yeah, no, sir.
No questions.
No questions.
Okay. So try to implement the traits, and you can post the screenshot in the WhatsApp group. Once you implement the traits, you can post in the group. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thanks all.
Thanks.
Chalo guys, we'll meet tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.